Hey, Erin.
Good morning, lovely. How are you doing?
We're doing good. What do you got there?
I just came back from getting a smoothie. Do you want one?
Sure.
Here you go, lovely.
Thank you.
Awesome.
What are you going to do right now?
Well, I'm actually coming on campus to put some posters around for the Runner Olympics.
Mind if we come with and ask some questions?
Let's go.
Perfect. So, how do you start your day?
Well, typically, like on a day like today, normally come here to the student union and figure out what task I have at hand. So get a smoothie, come here. Like today, my task is putting up posters for Runner Olympics, and then, yeah, see what the day is.
Great. If CSUB had a mascot dance-off, what dance move would you bust out?
Ooh, well, if I'm going against Rowdy, I don't know if I necessarily win, but maybe something along the lines of, I think of New Girl and the slow chicken dance.
What's the weirdest campus tradition you've heard of?
Ooh, okay, I don't know if it's a tradition, but right here is parking lot M, and I know pre-COVID, a lot of people have always called it princess parking because it's like the best parking spot on campus. So I guess that might be a CSUB tradition.
What song can you listen to on repeat?
Ooh, probably OMG by Usher.
Nice. If CSUB was a flavor of ice cream, what would it taste like?
Orange or pistachios. Reason being is because, I don't know, I feel like pistachios, there's a lot of orchards around Kern County, but oranges, the reason why is because we have oranges here on campus. So I don't know if you've been to the Tejon Plaza. If you want to stop by later on, we can go and check it out, but probably oranges.
Yeah, that would sound great. What's your go-to spot for a power nap between classes?
Ooh. Maybe right here on campus, somewhere where there's like shade beneath a tree, because Bakersfield heat definitely can get you. So either outside if it's cool like today, or maybe the Walter Stern Library.
Okay. Which professor would you challenge to a rap battle?
Ooh. I feel like if you do an English professor, they might have really good ability to speak, so they might be really good at a rap battle. But one that would be fun to go against, maybe Dr. Hegde. I like to see his rap skills.
What's something you notice about someone when you first meet them?
Their smile.
Sweet or savory?
Sour.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
Ooh, I can do a cool trick. So the one thing about having hypermobility, I can make my joints do weird things.
Ooh, that is weird. If CSUB had a theme song, what genre would it be?
I feel like it'd be something upbeat, like a really cool, catchy show, kind of like how there's Avatar Secret Tunnel. Do something like Rowdy, like, I don't know.
Which class at CSUB would make the best reality TV show?
Oh, okay, anything STEM, like biology, that'd be really cool because you can make your own like special effects. But also we have the nursing program, so I mean, we'd have our built-in Grey's Anatomy right there.
What's the best compliment you've ever received?
At another person once, they always said, they wrote me a note at the end of the school year during high school, and they said, if I ever felt like somebody didn't care, I knew that wasn't true because you always would wake up and say, good morning, and ask how my day was. And I always do that to everyone, but that meant a lot to me that somebody actually paid attention and it meant something to someone.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you. If CSUB had a secret underground tunnel system, where would it lead?
Maybe the Icardo Center. That'd be kind of cool. I think it'd be cool for our athletes too if they wanted to they can come from like underground. That'd be kind of cool.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
Ooh, okay. The family you choose, dogs, chapstick.
What's the best piece of advice you've received?
Best piece of advice. One of my favorite pieces of advice was to always be a workhorse, not a show pony. Make sure that when you do stuff, you put in the effort. People can back it. Be a reliable person. You don't want to be known as somebody that people know, but there's nothing to back with it. You want to be somebody that people come to that they can depend on. So that's one that's always stuck with me. That was something I learned when I was at the Panetta Institute, that Secretary Panetta always said, make sure to back your worth and to give back into public service. So I think that's the one that I'd say.
If CSUB was a movie, who would play the lead role?
Rowdy.
What's the coolest club meeting you've attended at CSUB?
So not a club meeting, but definitely a club event. It was club fair actually this year. The biology club brought out chorizo, the little, I think it's a ball python, but that was pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of snakes, and so I really overcame my fears when I was holding her, and she's super sweet, so that was a really cool experience.
What do you usually eat for dinner?
Ooh, my homework? No, I'm just kidding. Probably some pasta.
Nice. Which professor at CSUB would you want as your sidekick in a superhero duo?
Ooh, I don't know if it has to be okay. If it's a professor, maybe Professor Chang. I loved her class. I feel like she's super cool. If it could be an administrator, I wouldn't want them to be my sidekick, but I love to be their sidekick. Oh, squirrel! And that'd be Dr. Wallace, because I feel like he'd be the coolest superhero.
Nice. What's your favorite time of day?
Ooh, sunset. We have the prettiest ones here in Bakersfield.
Which movie makes you laugh the hardest?
What Happens in Vegas?
What's your favorite thing in the world?
Probably animals.
All animals?
Yeah, even though I get scared with some, like snakes, probably all animals. They're really sweet. There was a gopher on campus just the other day next to the food pantry, and we were like saying hi to it, and it kept popping up. But yeah, love animals.
You mentioned that you were putting up Runner Olympics posters.
Yes.
So I want to ask, if CSUB hosted its own Olympics, which event would you compete in?
Ooh. Okay, so I have some current ideas for events. And one of them is that I want to put, I'm trying to work right now to see if we can do like a live action Hungry Hippos, where you're like the hippo and you're trying to do it with a group. So I think that'd be pretty fun because you'd be kind of sliding on a skateboard. But yeah, that's what I want to do.
Nice. What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done in your life?
Ooh. When I go to new places, I don't know if this is like a good thing to recommend, but I always love, and I'll go out at night and see what's going on, what's happening. I think that's pretty cool.
Which historical event would you want to witness if CSUB had a time traveling machine?
Ooh. If it was like on campus an historical event, I'd probably say the first year, just because I had Dr. Kegley as a professor, and I think it'd be cool to see people like Dr. Kegley, Kim Flackman, see them when they first started here. If it was for the world, I think it'd have to be something pretty major, like Times Square sometime in like the 70s or something. I feel like that'd be a really cool time to see.
What's your favorite board game?
Ooh. I get really competitive with Battleship.
If CSUB had a signature scent, what would it smell like?
Orange trees, which actually we're almost to the town center, so I'll take you right now.
What's the most creative protest or demonstration you've seen on campus?
Okay, I definitely would probably say the Kit Fox Candlelight Vigil. I think that was such a unique thing because there's a lot of vigils that will happen on campus, which I think are wonderful, but I thought it was really cool, especially as you can tell how much I love animals. I think it's cool that we held a vigil for the ones that were lost.
Most unusual study spot you've discovered at CSUB?
Ooh, if we have time, I'll take you over there. Next to the provost's office, there's an art installation that looks like an owl. And one time I saw somebody that was like studying right there, sitting on like the little ledge. And I thought that'd be a really good little study or even power nap spot.
If you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be?
Ooh. Zendaya. I'd love to just have her like clothes and be able to like go to movie sets and stuff. That'd be pretty cool.
What color clothing do you wear the most?
Probably some form of black or white. I mean, you can't tell because I'm always wearing bright colors, but I always have either like a white accent or a black accent, like undershirt or something like that.
And speaking about colors, what's your favorite color?
Blue, royal blue.
Are these the orange trees you were telling
These
us about?
are the beautiful orange trees. I love them. Right now, I don't think there's any that are growing yet, but they're starting to because you can see the little blossoms. Oh, but you can smell them right now. It smells so good.
Ready for our final question?
I'm ready for it.
Nice. If CSUB had an animal makeover, what new animal would it become?
Ooh, for like a
its
mascot? Okay. Either a kit fox or a squirrel. Squirrels because they just run around like crazy, but kit foxes because We're one of the few CSU, if not the only CSU, that has an endangered species on our campus. And if you don't really see them too much during the daytime, but at night you see them pretty often.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for letting us come along while you were putting up posters.
Awesome.
Anything you want
Thank
to
you
let
all.
our runners know?
Next week, voting is happening for ASI president, and I'd really appreciate your vote. So stay tuned, check your email. It's going to be, I think, Wednesday and Thursday, and results come out Friday. Bye, everyone. Go Runners.